Hi guys, what's up? This is Norwegian DeathKvlt, and today we have another collection update. This time, I know in the previous video I talked about how we're gonna make a November one tape and CD collection update, but I've looked into it and I've understood that for the last 2 months we didn't have any vinyl at all. So as the title suggests, November is going to be a vinyl only collection update. And the December one is going to be mixed. Alright, as usual, before we hit it off, as you can see, we're coming off from Halloween. A bit late, but still, hey, whatever. Yeah, so before we do, we're drinking today this Gerstell. Gerstell is a non-alcoholic beer imported from Germany. Low hopes as usual. What can I say more? I made the decision that next year, or maybe even already in December, but probably next year, I'm gonna actually show you guys proper beers on this channel, proper IPAs and proper craft beers from Estonia and shit like that. So yeah, but now, since it's again middle of the working week, we're gonna do this one, Gerstell, and we're gonna start. So we have 5 vinyl today. 4 are black metal. 1 is not black metal, but it's also interesting. Okay, so guys, let's try it. Cheers, and let's start. Yeah, as usual, it's a shitty beer drink rather than a beer. But okay, whatever. Okay, so here we go. The first one. The first one is this one. This is Tot Aus Dem Wald. As the name suggests, this is a German band, German project, one-man project, established around 1997. It has been fairly active in the last years, according to Metal Archives. A couple of demos, couple of EPs, and finally 2020 full-length album, this one. This album is called Culte Primitivster Währung, so a bit hard name. In general, Tot Aus Dem Wald means dead from the forest. If Google translated my knowledge of German is correct. Let's take a closer look at the cover. I'm guessing this might be the individual behind the project. He goes by the name Das Cacophonia, I think, again, but yeah, something connected with Cacophonia. So, you know, Cacophonia is a mixture of sounds. Very beautiful layout, very creepy. The back here. So, this one is released on Wolfbone Productions, limited to 300 copies. Now let's talk about music-wise. So, yeah. So I'm not gonna pull it out, it's just black vinyl. As you can see, the central labels are also very nice. Side B, side A. Comes with this insert. If you want, so you can pause and read it. So yeah, let's talk about music-wise. 24 minutes in total. 9 tracks. So very fast, old school, riffy black metal with screaming vocals. Raging. The band, the project itself describes its music as a misanthropic black metal, if I'm not mistaken. Comes with this insert as well. Very nice sound. So every song is fast except 2 songs. There are 2 songs that are very slow, and as you can see, the person also signed this for me. Where my finger is, that's my name. So it comes with a lyric sheet as well. So only 2 songs are slow songs, and those songs they feel like very ritualistic, like he's reading a spell or a curse or something like that. Overall, this is some amazing work of art. It was given to me by the guy behind the project himself. Looking forward to hearing more. And also I can describe sometimes the riffs are, maybe I can even use this kind of word, they're schizophrenic. They're feeling like that. So the music is very hectic and very fast. So some amazing black metal from Germany, Tot Aus Dem Wald, Kulte Primitivster Währung on Wolfmore Productions, limited to 300 copies. Haven't heard this band? Check it out. Fans of misanthropic black metal will dig it for sure. Amazing stuff. Alright. So, moving forth. Cheers. Moving forth, we have the band that made some noise in 2019 and released a new album this year. So this is Nocturnal Departure, Worm Moon Offerings. So Nocturnal Departure is a band from Canada. There is no exact date when the band was established. I'm guessing 2018, 2017. The first album was released in 2019 by DeathKvlt Productions, and it was called Catheric Black Rituals. So let's take a look at the back closer. Some beautiful art here. And that album, the first one, it made some noise because it was very riffy. And in general, it was a memorable album. Basically second wave black metal worship. But... and it was 41 minutes long as well. So, the band announced that they're gonna have a new album. So everybody was excited about it, and they released this album in 2020. This one Worm Moon Offerings, and it was basically it surprised a lot of people. As you can see, it the vinyl itself runs on 45 RPM, which is good. Again, black vinyl, very beautiful center art here, basically taken from the backside of the label. So yeah, when they released this album, people were excited, but I guess this album caught many people off guard. Let's take a look at the insert. Why did it caught many people off guard? Because first of all, this is 24 minutes long, and as the band name is a Nocturnal Departure, this is a complete departure from the first album. First of all, it's fast, it's cold, but the production is so raw. It's a blast to the past, basically, to the days of garage recordings and necro sound. So suddenly, it comes with a poster. The poster is pretty big. So suddenly the band releases raw production black metal, which is complete departure from the first album. Musically, I enjoyed this one more than the first one. The first one is great, don't get me wrong, but this one, this one is just brilliant in my opinion. Yeah, just 24 minutes of blasting black metal. As I said, the production is completely raw. There's a lot of distortion in the sound. It actually feels like it was recorded, I don't know, on a old stereo or something like that. But yeah, no crisp quality at all. This one is limited to 200 copies. Of course, it was instantly sold out. And your chances are, of course, decent sellers and Discogs. Yeah, very beautiful layout. So yeah, an album that caught many people off guard, but of course a very great sounding album. So this is a Nocturnal Departure, Worm Moon Offering on DeathKvlt Productions. limited to 200 copies, and it's sold out. Great Canadian black metal. Get it if you can. Amazing stuff. Okay. Cheers, guys. Actually, let's make a small break and put some more of this non-alcohol stuff here. Okay, so the next one is going to be what I consider to be a contender of album of the year, basically contender. If I would have made a top 20 albums, top 30, whatever, this one would be definitely on there. This is Ages of Blood, Pagan Medieval Aristocracy. Yeah. So, Ages of Blood is a band, again, one-man project, hailing from Argentina. No information about when the project was established, but we are guessing that 2018, 2017. Yeah, so the album is released on, let's take a closer look, talk about the album. The album is released again on DeathKvlt Productions. Very medieval looking art. Yeah, released on DeathKvlt Productions. Limited to 200 copies. And it was also an instant sellout. So musically, and actually this is considered to be a demo, not the album. Now that I remember, yeah, this is considered to be a demo. Okay, let's take a look inside. So yeah, like I said, the project is from Argentina. Why do I think why do I consider it to be album of the year? Comes with a poster. Musically, it's one of the best things I ever heard this year. The variety of stuff the guy behind the project puts into the music is just amazing. First of all, it's very dynamic. The drums definitely take the the central presence. The drum production is very crisp. The music varies from fast to slow. There are melodic passages there, very interesting melodic passages. Basically, sometimes it feels like I don't know if I can say it because it's like in its core it's raw black metal, but sometimes it's very romantic. It feels romantic. I guess it's because the author itself is talking about medieval times, and the keyboards and slow melodic parts, they create this romantic atmosphere at some point. Yeah. So, like I said, the variety here is quite amazing. The center labels. The person behind the project also goes by the name of Blue and Pest. And if I'm not mistaken, Blue and Pest is German for bubonic plague. Yeah. So, what else is interesting here? There's this track, for example. Like I said, there's a lot of variety in music. There's also ambient passages and something that I would describe as dark synth or dungeon synth passages. So, Forest Castle in the Mist, for example, the opening track, it actually feels like it's something from Castlevania. It has this 8-bit feel to it, you know, like the old school 8-bit music on NES or Dendy, depends on where in the world you were, or Famicom. Yeah, this one has this feeling to it. Forest of the Dark Spirit, this one. This is a complete dungeon synth track, and it's done very, very good. Yeah, so it has everything for everyone, basically. Just like everything you want from a black metal album. You have it on here, on this one. It's completely surprising and completely unbelievable that all of this stuff can be actually on one album. So yeah, this is my contender of the year album, like I said. So yeah, check out Ages of Blood, Pagan Medieval Aristocracy by DeathKvlt Productions. Limited to 200 copies, sold out, and yeah, you won't be disappointed, I guarantee you. This is one of the best releases in 2020 for sure. Need to keep an eye on this project. So got 2 more left. Cheers. By the way, in the background there, we're listening to Infernal War, if somebody is wondering what's playing. So, now we're gonna talk about the band I can't pronounce the name of correctly. So it's this one. This is Äkth Gánahëth, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am mistaken. Very hard name. Äkth Gánahëth, maybe. Yeah, so anyway, this is a one-man project from Iceland. The album is called Crowned in Shadows. Again, this is released on DeathKvlt Productions. One-man project from Iceland, like I said. The album is limited to 200 copies. Of course, it's sold out already. So, what is this? This is also, I would say, a raw black metal. Okay, let's take a closer look on the stuff that we have inside and a closer look on the cover. So as you can see, the guy behind the project is here. The project again is established, nobody knows when. There's no concrete time given to it, but it has an EP before this album came out, and I think a single that was released after this album. So this is, as I understand, this is a concept album. Comes with a poster. After reading a few interviews with the guy, yeah, so I came to a conclusion. This is a concept album. It's dedicated to Ostrava, or Ostrava, I think Ostrava, which is a German goddess of spring. So it has some, even though the project is from Iceland, the guy himself is from Germany. I think he has Germanic roots, so it has some neo-paganism themes in the lyrics. So basically, you can describe it as a pagan black metal. Comes with a lyric sheet. Now about the name of the project. Like I said, it was Äkth Gánahëth. So again, in the same interview that I read, the guy says that the name actually doesn't mean anything. The music should speak for itself. The name is just a combination, like to give you some idea what is behind the music. It's just like a feeling or whatever. Interesting enough, even though it doesn't mean anything, also I can say that the guy has a beautiful logo. So the name doesn't mean anything, but it was inspired by the names of the bands from French black metal legends. So yeah, there's a combination here of stuff from Germany, Iceland, and France. As you can understand, this combination of let's say countries will give you, of course, a grim sound, very frosty sound, sometimes bleak. The vocals are high-pitched. And there's also, again on this album, as well as the previous one, there are some amazing ambient passages. So I highly recommend you to check this out digitally, or you know, if there's a CD tape or whatever. These two albums that I'm talking about, the last two, are the albums that I believe you should get in some physical format for your collection. Yeah, just amazing stuff. So yeah, Äkth Gánahëth from Iceland, Crowned in the Shadow. Alright, and we have one more which is unexpected stuff. So yeah, it's not black metal, that's why it's unexpected. So I got this one. Surprise, surprise. Perturbator, Dangerous Days. As you can see, it's still sealed, so let's open it up. I think a lot of metal fans and black metal fans in general know about Perturbator. Perturbator is a... okay, let's put it like this first. Yeah, Perturbator is of course dark, not dark synth, but synthwave project from France, if I'm not mistaken. One of my favorite synthwave projects. Take a look at the beautiful layout. Amazing stuff. A lot of black metal and metalheads know this guy. He, before starting the Perturbator, he was a guitarist in a few black metal bands, so I guess that's why we love him so much sometimes. His music is absolutely amazing. This is a 2012, no, this is a 2014 album. The Perturbator itself was established in 2012. It comes on a nice gatefold. Neo fucking Tokyo look to it, neo noir look to it. Does it come with anything? Nope, it doesn't come with anything, I believe. Yeah, but the layout is beautiful. It's one of the only projects that plays metal festivals as well. It played Brutal Assault, played some other festivals. I know Perturbator is scheduled to play Hellfest next year. So it's just some amazing stuff. How can I describe the synth wave that he does and why I love it so much? It's basically, if you are a fan of Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Evangelion, Terminator, the vinyl is just black, Terminator, Blade Runner, Alien, Carpenter's movies, and you remember the music in those movies, you will definitely dig Perturbator. It's that kind of stuff. It's like listening to a soundtrack, so it's two records. Just like listening to a soundtrack to your absolute favorite movies from the 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s. It's just indescribable feeling, and the way he does it absolutely perfect. He just nails it. So this is the second press that came out. The first one, of course, was sold out for a long time, and they finally decided to re-release the new batch, and I got this one. I have the first press of the previous album, or next album, I don't remember, the Uncanny Valley on purple. So I was very excited to finally get Dangerous Days. Yeah, it has some of my favorite tracks from Perturbator. Like She's Young, She is Beautiful, She is Next. And I think Humans Are Such an Easy Prey is from Terminator 1. When well, the track is dedicated to Terminator 1, but there's quotes from Kyle Reese about how you cannot bargain with Terminator, how it will find you and kill you. So this is some amazing stuff. Like I said, if you collect soundtracks, for example, yeah, and you never listen to Perturbator and you never listen to Synthwave, this is your chance to check it out. Like I said, a soundtrack to your favorite movies. So yeah, Perturbator, Dangerous Days. Look at that. Alright, so we are done. I hope you had a happy Halloween. Hope you are safe. And like I said, I'll see you next month in December. We're gonna have a mix of tape, CD, probably vinyl as well. End of the year haul, sort of to say. So yeah, and hope you had a good Halloween as well. Yeah, cheers. I'll see you. Stay black metal.